Well, Mark, were you always wanted to be part of the leadership group once you gave up the captaincy, or was it something you had to sort of think about?
No, I didn't really think about it too much. I spoke to Doc and Cripper before the announcement and Bolts, and they're both really keen to have me in there, and I was keen to stick around.
Just in terms of, so you'll help them in a sense. Obviously, they're new to the role, and it does take a bit of getting used to. You'll give them a bit of hand here and there, obviously.
Oh yeah, if they need it. I think they're both really accomplished players and really good leaders of our footy club. So just like Ed and Simo, I'll be there to support them, and yeah, looking forward to the new role.
Do you think you'll enjoy having a bit less responsibility?
I'll put a lot of pressure on myself anyway, but I think for those guys, they're at the right age and they've played a lot of good football, and they both want to lead the football club going forward. And at the ripe age of 31, it's certainly time to step away and let those guys lead the footy club, and it's a really exciting time for our footy club.
You haven't had a lot of luck. I mean, how's the body at the moment?
Body's really good. Haven't had surgery for a few years now, which is really good. So out there training a recession at the moment, and lost the shoulder strapping, which is good. So body's feeling really good.
How close did it come to you leaving this club? Obviously, you thought about it, and Geelong were interested. There were other clubs interested as well, but the heartstrings obviously kept you here, and obviously going forward, the future of this place as well.
Yeah, and I really wanted to stay and support those two players and guys I played a lot of football with here as well. So it's a really exciting list, and did some really good trading and drafted in some really good kids. So my role is to really try and bring those guys along as quick as we can, and hopefully I can hang on for a few years yet to go.
Did you think about it for a while, or was it just a brief thought that you might continue somewhere else?
I had to weigh up a lot of things, and for myself and my family, I thought that this is where I've played a lot of football, and I certainly didn't want to leave. So it is a business now, but also the loyalty to the footy club, who have put a lot of faith in me over the years. I wanted to repay that as well.
And Ed, I mean, is the footy club, you sense that things could turn pretty quickly here with the young group?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last few years we've drafted really well, and the kids are a really competitive bunch and just good blokes. So willing to work and learn, and they've really impressed me over the last few years. So I think with that competitiveness amongst that group, and then still having guys like Murph, Doc and Crip take over, and Kade around, it's going to be only drive us forward.
You've seen a lot of players come and go. Sam Walsh, just how impressive in the first week or two?
Yeah, he moves so well. But what's impressed me more is his attitude and his ability to fit in with the groups. So I'm pretty excited to watch him further down the track, and hopefully he doesn't kick me out of the team completely.
Kade, how does this pre-season differ to other ones you've done recently? Obviously, long time now. What's different?
We're only a couple of weeks in at the moment. Definitely the age group. I'm feeling older and older as the younger guys come in, so the intensity of training's definitely gone up. It's something the coaches are driving, the leaders are trying to drive as well, but the young guys are probably the ones really driving that standard and the intensity on the track.
Looking forward to having Doc back down in defence with you this year?
Yeah, hopefully he can take a bit of the attention off me. At 34, I don't need blokes scragging me and hanging off me, so hopefully they go to him and I can sort of freewheel across half back again.
You've shown those signs of slowing down. Have you got an idea how long you think you can play for?
No, and I don't really want to put a limit on it. I think you guys can sort of go in and say this is going to be their last year. I don't want to do that. I'll play as long as the body and the mind holds up. So, and Bolts has always said to me, as soon as he walked through the door, if I'm playing good footy and still got something to offer, there will always be a spot for me.